Hey there, beautiful dear soul ones. It is March 17th in my time zone. This is a short energy update. I do have some more information about this March transition and what's coming up after that. So let's do a quick recap where we're at. The moon is in Leo, connected to the heart, children, pleasure, amusement. The sun is still in Pisces. And we are in numerology day number 6, connected to Venus, so also connected to the heart in a way, connected to love, attraction. The homemaker, it's a good day to just self-care, take care of ourselves, beautify our home, beautify our close relationships with our partner or our children, especially our children right now with the moon in Leo. So really a nice day to do some self-care, do something for yourself, give yourself a self-massage, or take it really easy and smooth. Yeah. So what really wants to come through more right now during these energy updates is really talking about this March transition. It's really, really important. I've spoken about it a lot now. It's really, we haven't had such a major transition in thousands of years. Could be hundreds of years. Thousands, hundreds. Let me tune in. Hundreds of years, sorry. So this is really big. And so most of the information right now is wanting to talk about that. First of all, there's a little reminder coming through about right now, because there's so much turbulence and there's so much transitioning happening, we can fall into our old coping habits, whatever they may be, whether it's smoking cigarettes, overeating, watching too much TV, going out partying, getting our distractions through sex, whatever it may be that your coping habit was that you've been working on for the last years, and you thought you were done with, it could bubble up right now. So just one thing, that has nothing got to do with where you're at. There's so much happening again in the collective, so it can affect us. So if we fall back into those coping habits, please be kind to yourself. Know that you're releasing this. Know that this is just temporary as we're going through this transitional time. As soon as this transitional time in these next 1-2 months starts to mellow down, all those things will also ease away and go away. Another thing about that, this full moon is a great opportunity to let those things go. So really letting go of all things that show us that we are not a whole circle, that our heart isn't whole, right? Usually we fall into coping habits because of lack of love, and times we are lonely, we may find company in food, in sex, in alcohol, whatever it may be, right? So just be aware what's going on. Be really kind and understanding to yourself and to others. If your partner is suddenly, doing nothing, watching a lot of TV, or your partner or a family member, is going to the bar a lot more, or whatever their coping habit used to be, have understanding for them as well, and be supportive, and give them a lot of love, and not I don't have to give people a hard time when we're already going through a really big, hard transitional time. All right. So that was really important to come through. The other information that just came before I actually touched record is that not this upcoming moon in a few days, full moon, but the next full moon is also in Libra. So we have a full moon now in Libra, which is balancing also the masculine and feminine, as I've been speaking in the last couple of videos. The next full moon will also be in Libra, and right now we are balancing the masculine and feminine more on an individual or physical plane level, yeah. So with our partners, with ourselves, etc., which is helping the collective in the bigger picture. But the next full moon will be more concentrated on the bigger picture, on the collective. Okay, so this full moon is like a half a leap to this next full moon. We're doing one step at a time. Yeah. Again, this can be a very challenging time for some of us. A lot of noise today. Challenging time for us. So again, be really kind. Take it easy. With this new moon coming up in the beginning of April, it'll be easier to be more active. It's a new moon also in Aries, which is energy, fire, moving forward, first zodiac of the year. Okay, so just be kind, enjoy, do something that's enjoyable for you, dance, do something that makes you happy, find your pleasure, your enjoyment, your laughter, and all those other little things that are going on in our head, like, oh, I need to make money, my bank account is low, I have to show up for those meetings, I can't cancel on that. Just let that all go for a minute. Everything's going to be fine. Trust. Make the decisions with your heart, not from fear, not from worry. Fear is a fantasy. Make the decisions from your heart. What is right for your body, mind, and soul right now, today? What will make you happy, fully happy today, and do that. All the other structured things, they are on their way. Don't you worry. They will come. But let's just find, if we can find the love and the soul and the pleasure in ourselves without, security and money and all of these other things, if we can't do it without it, then we will never be able to do it with it. Because they leave and then we fall back down. Does that make sense? To make it permanent, we want to find that pleasure, that happiness, that fullness, that loveness within ourselves without anything else. And then when you add stuff to your life, you add house and you add money and you add lovers and you add family and friends, it makes you even fuller. But you don't need them. You're not codependent on those things. You are already full. You are already shining. And it helps you with your fear. Because if you need all of these codependent things to make you whole and feel love and in tune, then you're going to fear that one day they might leave and you might fall back on the ground again. So, really building a fullness, a wholeness right here, right now, during this transitional time is really, really key. Okay, I love you all so much. Sending you mucho, mucho, mucho love. Have a beautiful, wonderful day. And blessings. Many blessings. Bye.